Hi guys, I'm back, and now just a quick update before we get into the main video. Obviously haven't been a few videos for the last 8 or so months. I've done my first year at uni and I'm looking to get back into it this summer and carry on through next year if I can, and I believe with momentum from this summer I will be able to. A few things about cubes: I have carried on cubing and I have carried on buying new cubes, so there's a lot to review and more tutorials to make. Secondly, this is my Zanji, which is now very well broken in, and I've got quite a few dying cubes, but none have actually ended up as well as this. Secondly, I've got a new camera, and personally I think it's much better than my old one, and hopefully the sound quality's better as well, because that was pretty poor. Now, on to the main video. We're going to be carrying on with the series of how to get faster at the Rubik's Cube with the simple tips, and this is number 4, I believe. This one is going to be on choosing a top and bottom colour. Now, as most of you know, or you may not have realised, but most Rubik's Cubes have the same colour configuration. That is red opposite orange, white opposite yellow, and green opposite blue. And also they go red, white, blue in clockwise. People tend to remember what colour is next to each colour in different ways, but that's the way I remember it, that red, white, blue is clockwise. And most people seem to choose yellow on top and white on bottom. I don't know why, but I think that just seems to be the one that is chosen most often. But it doesn't have to be that way around. Some people use white on top and yellow on bottom, and even red on top or orange on bottom. For example, red KB uses red first, so you'll have orange left at the end. Now you might be wondering, why do this? Now the reason is that it can knock a lot of time off if you get used to the colour that is on the bottom and the top. For many reasons, because subconsciously and consciously you'll learn what colour you are looking for. Okay, so here we have a scrambled cube. Now I personally do white on bottom, and the reason for this is I think that white stands out the most. So when every single piece is most likely in the wrong place, white is the easiest to spot. So I will finish off the cross here. So there's one. Now the cross is done, and this is where the colour choice really comes into play. You'll be looking for a white corner with its edge, and the white corner should stand out quite a lot. And after that it's just a case of finding the edge. And the difference is there are always these 4 configurations. So it's the white, and then the red and green, green and oranges, and the red and blues, and then the orange and blues. Now, as I said, consciously or subconsciously, at least, you will start to recognise those colours before other things. Whereas if you don't pick a colour, you might have to look for, say you did orange on the bottom, you'll be looking for yellow and blue. Whereas when you do it always this way, you will never have to look for yellow and blue. Also, you know that if you're doing F2L, any of these 9 pieces that have a yellow on are not going to be one that you are looking to use. So you will instantly discard any yellow pieces as you look over the cube. Now that can save some time because you're looking for less pieces. Now obviously the more you do this, the better it will get, and the more practice you have, the more you'll only look for those certain cubes. Another reason is that I believe when you are on your OLL stage and looking for the yellows, I believe that they stand out the best. Compared to blue, red, green and orange, I can see quite clearly here with one quick look where all the yellows are. And I know you may think the same about a different colour, but that's why everyone gets to choose their own colour. Now, some people don't believe in this idea and think that colour neutrality is easier, because you may find that there may be a scramble where half of the blue cross is done and the white cross is going to be quite a difficult one. So why go for the white cross? So they would just do the blue cross and then carry on up the cube and do green on top. And that may work for them, but personally I think that it can save some time and is definitely worth giving it a go to try and get used to one colour on top. So I hope this video helps you. I honestly urge you to give it a go, and if it's not working for you and you still think that it's easier just to find the quickest cross, then go ahead. But I think with some practice and after a lot of solves, you'll start to recognise the pieces a lot more clearly, and it will save you quite a bit of time. Alright, that's it for now. Happy cubing.